All right, everybody, welcome to the JK Theory. Here we talk about anything and everything. No topic is left untouched, no stone is left unturned. We give you the raw, real, and uncut. And before we get into it, I'm Jay,
I'm K.
and this is the JK Theory. So tonight we're talking WWE, we're talking WrestleMania, we're talking several different theories. Of course, this is the JK Theory. This is what we do. So strap in, hit that like button, and subscribe. So let's first talk about Raw. What happened recently, where Jimmy Uso and Gunther get
Yeah.
into a fight, an official match, right?
Yeah.
And something happens. Jay comes out. Jay gets, I don't know, handcuffed or
Yeah.
something like a strap, a tie, or something to the ring rope. And he's stuck. And he's literally watching Gunther stomp a mud hole into his brother's head, pretty much. And the scene with all that, I don't know if we can say BLOOD on camera, but just drenched. That was epic, man.
Yeah.
And the fact that we've even been on this podcast talking about how what happened, I thought Netflix was supposed to be R-rated or unrated or whatever, and then we get this.
Yes.
And not even on US soil. This is out in London. Like, what?
Yes.
So what was your take on that, on just seeing that image right there?
I absolutely loved it. Like, first of all, that needed to happen because I didn't know how they were gonna make their storyline interesting. Because it was kind of like, it's kind of dull or whatever.
Yeah.
But that that made it, yes, okay. Now let's get it started. Now the party starts.
Yeah, because now he gives him a reason to be pissed off.
Exactly. Yes.
Before it was like, oh, I don't know if I can beat him. I don't know if I can beat him. And I was like, now you better do something.
Exactly. Yes. And
I thought it was dope. And the fact, like, I tolerate Gunther, right?
yeah.
I hate Ludwig, but I'll tolerate Gunther. Um, but when he took his red sweat and
Yeah.
just like this, and then went and spit. Oh my god! I had so much of a fan of Gunther right now. I was like, that's what I want to see. Like, bring that German Nazi
Yes.
rude boy out, just like bam. That was dope. That definitely took him to another level. And now that they're starting to nominate matches in the Hall of Fame,
Yeah.
this has got to be. This is definitely going to be a future match that'll be mentioned in the Hall of Fame. There's so many that need to go in there, but this one for the shock value. This is probably the first time this much red sweat was shown on Netflix, right? Because
Oh yeah.
it's been a
Definitely.
long time. I want to say this is like Ric Flair used to red sweat all the time.
Yes.
So this was dope to see that. I'm excited. I want to know what's going to happen on Smack, on Raw. Definitely watching
yes.
WrestleMania. And I think they have to change the rules. They have to do, no elimination. They have to do a cage match. They have to do something. They have to add something in there because heads should roll and red sweat needs to spill. And man, it's going to be one crazy WrestleMania.
I like it because I think now this is going to give Jay the time to shine like he really can. Like, you know how I always talk about how WWE holds their talent back a lot and they don't let them actually do what they can do. I think this now gets to bring out Jay and show that he can do more than freaking super kicks.
Right.
You know.
So WrestleMania is the big event, right? This is the Super Bowl of wrestling.
Yes.
Honestly, I'm not going to be mad if Gunther wins because I think it's just going to give him more fuel to keep going at him.
hmm
Yes, I would love the Cinderella story and have Jay win, but I'm really not mad at it if he doesn't.
I've always been a Gunther fan, so it doesn't bother me. I just wanted Jay to win the Royal Rumble. You know, I've been saying it for months. It makes more sense. Either way, for me, I'm not mad at the outcome. If Jay wins, I'm not mad at it. If Gunther wins, I'm still not mad at it. I'm happy either way.
They need to put on a show. They can put
Yeah,
on a show.
that's what it is right there.
That's it. That's all that matters. The story's there now. You just gotta you gotta seal the deal.
That's it. And I think with that much talent, I think they can do it.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you think about Cody Rhodes doing his finishing move on John Cena?
Forget the finish move for a second. The promos that they were doing to each other
Yeah.
was classic.
Yeah. Did you see John's face? He wanted to break.
Yeah, yeah.
He had a hard swallow. I was like, oh,
like they were going back and forth, and I loved every second of it. Like you got two people that can actually talk on the mic and are amazing at what they do. And it showed with their promos, both of them. Like, I'm not the biggest John Cena fan. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've always thought he was overrated. But
he can't wrestle. And that was so funny when he mentioned that. At least they never told me you can't wrestle. But what shocked me was I've noticed the pattern and he broke the pattern.
Oh, yeah.
Cody comes out in a suit. You ain't touching him. Cody came out looking pimp as hell. He's in that pinstripe. And I was like, damn, that suit looks dope.
It was clean,
like,
yeah.
John ain't going to touch him. John going to punk out. And then this happens and he does the move. I thought his pants were going to split. Like, he did the move on him. And I was like, holy cow. I did not expect that.
Did you hear when Cody was like, when he was talking about who made them?
Yes.
That you were made by somebody that we're not even allowed to mention anymore to John Cena. Yeah. I was like, oh shit, now we going there. Like, I loved it. Like, I listen, I loved it. I can listen to them talk to each other for 20 minutes and be perfectly fine.
Like, I want to see more of it. And I hope there's going to be more of it. It just makes sense.
Yes.
Because now it's like the gloves are off.
Yes.
It's like, yo, we're doing this. Okay, cool. Now you're going to see Cody bring up thugonomics and start bringing up all that other stuff. Because there's some sketchy stuff John has done back in the day. But it was dope. I liked it. I want to see more. Another one. That's going to be another main event in WrestleMania. So that'll be dope. Moving on. I think they have to finally do it. They ended Raw amazingly. I'm talking about the match between Io Sky and Rhea Ripley with Bianca Blair special refereeing it. And I think I brought it up. I don't know if it was on the pod or just us one-on-one, where I'm like, they haven't done a special guest ref in a while.
You did. You said that.
So that was dope. And I loved it, how Bianca took a shot from both. Bianca did try to do it fair. I loved how one of the announcers was like, now she's being kind of rough, like trying to like play against it. That whole scripting thing, that was amazing. Big kudos to them. They must watch our show and take our advice. And bro, Rhea is so strong, man. The way she picked up Bianca Belair on that top rope or that middle rope and then just bam. Oh my gosh. That girl's unstoppable. But Bianca's no slouch. Like, she's buff, she's cut, she's strong too. Io she's like Mighty Mouse. You know, like you look at her and you're like, really? Like, she's the champ, whatever. And she busted out that backflip move that she hasn't done in a while. I'm like,
wow, yes.
Do that. Okay, that was dope. That was dope. I think they need to do like, definitely, I was about to say a three-way, but they need to do like a triple threat match or something, like in a cage. I'm talking stripper poles, glow lights. They need to do something and make it a no DQ match. Maybe a pinfalls count anywhere or best 2 out of 3, or they need to do something because these girls are just They're so fun to watch.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, and I love how Ripley can't beat Io. I love that. And Rhea plays at it, man. You can see the frustration in her
yep.
face. And man, I don't know where Io gets the energy. Like, she's getting her ass beat. And she'll flip a switch and just do some backflips and shit. Like, it's just amazing. So they definitely have some good talent. I hope they give Io that flexibility again, not holding her back,
Yes.
letting her do her thing. I think it's dope. So something we haven't talked about, and I want to mention it because I thought it was a big deal. I loved watching it. Was Ron Breaker and Penta tag
Yes.
teaming? What,
Yeah.
bro? They had a little bit of a good flow going on too.
They did. I love that little finishing move that they did at the end.
Yes, I wasn't expecting. Even Finn was like, "I don't know what's going on, but I'm up here."
Right.
It was dope. It was dope. I enjoyed it. The ending could use some better acting, but
Yeah, yeah.
it was a good fight. I love to see it. Um, I don't know. Is it going to happen at WrestleMania? Is it official? Is it Ron Breaker versus Penta for WrestleMania?
Not official yet, but you know what I'm noticing though? This WrestleMania seems like it's going to be a lot of triple threat matches because of the fact I see Braun Breaker, Penta, and Finn Balor play Intercontinental as well.
I do, but if we see that, I want the demon. I want the
I do agree. Yes, he definitely needs to bring out 100%.
absolutely. So speaking of triple threat, we've got
Yeah,
amazing card. I'm so excited to watch this match. So we got Seth freaking Rollins, we got Roman Reigns, we got CM Punk, triple threat match.
yeah.
And rumor has it,
Hmm.
theory that's out there
Yeah.
is Paul Heyman is going to turn on Roman Reigns, on CM Punk, and then go with Seth Rollins. Now, if you think about
Hmm.
look at that match, right? What do you have? You have CM Punk is the past.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns is the now.
All right. Yeah.
Seth Rollins is the future.
Mhm.
Paul's not getting any younger.
No.
Paul has brought up CM Punk to his level.
Yep.
Paul has brought Roman Reigns to his level. There's
Yep.
really nothing much more he can do.
No.
Let's introduce Seth freaking Rollins. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
So here's the thing about Paul Heyman, and this is what I've noticed. They usually put Paul Heyman with guys that need to learn how to cut promos.
CM Punk did not need to know how to cut promos.
No, but CM Punk needed something else because his he was getting stale. So if you think about who they've had Paul Heyman with, the Brock Lesnar's, CM, the Roman Reigns, they tried it with Mr. Perfect Son, Curtis Axel. I don't see him with Seth Rollins. I do see him with Braun Breaker.
Yes. We've mentioned that too. I think that would be an amazing collab.
Yeah, I don't see him with Seth Rollins only because Seth is pretty much he can do everything by himself.
He
Like,
holds his own. He holds his own.
yeah,
He reminds
he's
me of
never,
like the modern day Roddy Piper.
you know.
He can
I was
talk.
gonna say Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, but I mean, Sean has that boy toy thing, and
That's
can't
true. Yes.
can't nobody really do it like Sean. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Big
Uh,
ups to Sean on X too, by the way. Love it.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So we haven't discussed our theories on who's gonna win. So let's just go back a little bit. If you were gonna
Hope you
pick,
broke.
oh, we good now?
Yeah, I think we good now.
All right, cool. So we haven't discussed on who we think are gonna win. So who's our, our theories on this? So let's go back a little bit. We're gonna go with Gunter and Jay. Who do you have winning?
Jay.
Jey Uso.
Yep.
I want Jay to win. I don't think it's his time. I think we're in the Gunther era. I think they're going to milk this for what it's worth. However, I will say Jay will be champion before the year's up.
That's fair. I mean, I'm with you. Like, I'm not mad if Gunther wins. Not mad at all. I can live with that.
So, next match.
Hmm.
We've got, let's talk about John Cena, Cody Rhodes. Who you got winning?
I'm gonna say Cody. I'm gonna say Cody. I think they're going to do something big and epic with this match too. I think they're going to have to make it like a no disqualification match. Like I think this WrestleMania is gonna be no Q, no DQ through the whole fucking thing. Like just fuck it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go with Cena. I think they're putting way too much merch behind them, way too many eyes, way too much TV time, way too much money that they need him as champ. I think Cody's getting stale.
Mm.
I love the back and forth, the banter. Love it by all means. But I think Cody's lost that what am I fighting for thing. I
Right.
don't feel
Yeah.
he's the people's champ. I don't feel it like I did with The Rock. I really felt like The Rock gave a fuck, right? I
Right.
don't feel that from Cody. I just don't. So I'm gonna say Cena on this one.
Okay.
Next match. If it happens, because we don't even know if it's gonna happen. So let's just say it's a triple threat. Let's say between Breaker, Penta, and the Demon. So it's gonna be the Demon. It's not gonna be Finn. Who do you have?
I'm gonna go Braun.
Yeah. I think if I'm gonna actually bet money, I'm gonna go Braun. I would love Penta to win. Don't get me wrong. But I think it's too early to snatch that away from Braun. Like Braun has
Yeah.
definitely put his mark in the business. He's had some amazing matches, some amazing moments, and he's just getting started, man.
Yeah. He's still young.
Yeah. Penta got an amazing push. He, he's only been in the game like less than 2 months as far as WWE, and they're
Right. Yep.
considering WrestleMania. Like
That's
that's
a good
big, bro.
thing.
Kudos
Yeah.
to you, man. He's definitely doing this thing. Um, the Demon. They're putting innuendos. They're putting little things here and there. Whenever they're with Judgment Day, just look in the background. You'll see stuff that represents the Demon. So they keep teasing us with that shit. It needs to come out. If it's Finn Balor, Finn's not gonna win it. If it's the Demon, I'm gonna want the Demon to win.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Like I ain't seen the demon in a while, so I'm gonna need him to bring that back out. That's when he, for some reason, that is when he is at his absolute best, and I want him to be at his absolute best when he takes them on. So
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that one.
So next match,
Yeah.
triple threat:
Hmm.
Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky.
Yeah.
Who you got winning?
Woo. All my girls are in this one. Uh, I love EO.
Yeah,
That's my girl. I her little ass just is freaking nuts. But I'm gonna say Bianca. And I'm gonna say Bianca because of the fact I think she's been so dedicated to the tag team for like a year now that they need to push her more with singles so that they can get everybody can get their mindset out of her being in the tag team. So I think Bianca needs it more than anybody else. But I would love for Io to stay the champion if Bianca didn't win.
I think it's Bianca time. I think
Mm-hmm.
she's gotten a major push. I do believe she needs to separate from the whole tag team thing. I think she's paid her dues. It's her time. She is amazing on camera. She
Yeah.
knows how to work the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to be better on her talk, but she's not afraid to get on the mic.
I think she's better, and this seems to be the direction they're going in with her as a heel. Because when she was in NXT as a heel on the mic, she was really good. I think she stops herself a lot being, you know, on the good team or whatever. You can't say as much, you can't have as much fun, you can't, you know what I'm saying? But as a heel, you can kind of just let it all out, let it go. You don't care what the fans think, and you play off that. And I think Bianca's more better for that role than she is being what they got her as now.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think Bianca. However, if Io wins, I want Io to pin Rhea Ripley. I
Yes,
want
she
that
has
to
to.
continue. The you
Yeah.
can't beat me. I want that to continue. I love that aspect. It's like David and Goliath, and
Yes.
yeah, that aspect is dope. Um, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
I've never been the biggest Roman Reigns fan. Okay,
Okay.
I like Seth Rollins. Don't get me wrong, I do, but I like CM Punk more.
Okay.
And honestly, I don't care who wins in this one. It really doesn't matter. I know this is going to be an amazing show. They're going to put on an amazing fight. And whoever wins, I think that's who Paul Heyman's going to walk out with.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I can't pick a winner in this one. This one's kind of hard. Like because I guess I used to like CM Punk a lot. I not so much now. Um, I guess I'm more of a Seth and Roman thing, but between them two, I have no idea. Like I think I would put more money on Roman more than anybody else, but I think Seth is the most talented one out of all of them.
Yeah, yeah. Seth is definitely talented. I don't think Roman can fight. I think he's another John Cena. He just can't wrestle. Um, I like CM Punk. I love the CM Punk that was pissed off and went at John Cena. I like pipe bomb CM Punk. I like the I'm gonna beat your ass in your city CM Punk.
Hmm.
I like the aggressive CM Punk.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, honestly, I hate the way the guy talks. He's entertaining. I just don't like his talk. When he wrestles, man, it's poetry in motion, man. It's just
Yeah.
you can tell he's a pro through and through. He's a student of the game. I
Hmm.
can't diss him whatsoever. Now, Ludwig Kaiser, but I mean, Seth is just phenomenal, and I
How
really
the
hope
hell
he
how did
take.
he get brought in the conversation?
I don't know. He's a piece of shit. Seth takes risks, and I really hope he takes care of his body and he keeps fighting and keeps going because he's needed big time, man.
Yeah,
He's dope.
yeah, he did.
So one aspect that we kind of touched on, but we didn't name names, and you know what's gonna happen. It happens every WrestleMania. It happens every Royal Rumble. Who's gonna come out? Who's gonna interfere? Who's gonna do this? Who's gonna do that? So I'm gonna give you. You give me 3 people that you believe are gonna show up at WrestleMania, and they could be in any of the matches. Name 3. Who do you got that you know this person's gonna definitely come out?
I'm gonna go Stone Cold.
Mm. So, do you think he's gonna interfere, or you think he's just gonna make an appearance?
Both.
Okay.
I think
So,
he's going to.
in what match?
I'm gonna say the Cena and Cody match.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got Stone Cold. Let me go for one. Let me go for one.
Yeah. Go.
This is WrestleMania.
Yeah.
This is Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yo, you can't do this without having the Godfather and the Hose coming dancing. The Godfather will be making an appearance somewhere in there. I'll tell you that right now.
I'm at God cover.
Oh, yep, the choo choo choo. Yeah, he's doing all that. He's doing. Oh my God! Could you imagine the stable he's gonna come out with? Anyway, we got the Godfather. We got Stone Cold. Who else you got?
I'm gonna go Becky Lynch. We haven't seen her in a long time.
Becky, obviously at the female triple threat.
I wouldn't be surprised if she came out for a self match.
Oh wow. Maybe assault. No, she can't hit Paul.
But she can hit any of them. They can't hit her.
She the man. She the man. Becky Lynch, a special guest referee. Okay. So I'm gonna go with Ric Flair,
That would make sense.
the Nature Boy.
Hmm.
I think he's too old to be out there fighting.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a scene where he's talking to Cody, or he's talking to Cena, or he's even talking to Triple H. And it's like, it ain't gonna happen. I still got my title. I'm still number 17 time champion. Like I'm still there. Or whoever wins the match, he's gonna hand the belt over to that person.
That's fair.
So who you got? Who's your third pick?
Third person, surprise. You said Flair, and the first person that popped in my head was Arn Anderson, honestly.
Mm.
Um, but I do think because Braun Breaker is going to be there, I'm thinking the Steiners are going to be there.
Oh, that'll be dope.
Hmm.
That'll be dope. I think his dad should walk him out. That would be dope.
Yeah.
Or even his uncle too. I mean, that would be amazing to see. Okay. I don't think they should get involved.
No, no,
If they do get involved, make it to where maybe they're part of the story, but not. I don't want them to get hurt. I don't want them to.
no, absolutely not.
They're definitely treasures, but I can see that. I can see them ringside or something,
Yeah.
or prepping them or whatever in the back. That'd be dope. One guy that plays a big factor in WrestleMania, and he's been hush hush lately, and that's The Rock, man. The Rock's got to make an appearance. He's got to come out somehow. He's got to interfere. He's got to do something. It's The Rock.
I think that is what causes Stone Cold to come out.
Mm. So let's paint the theory. Let's paint the picture. You got Cody Rhodes is going to end up pinning John. Something's going to happen. The Rock comes out.
Hmm.
The Rock hurts Cody.
Yep.
John goes to get on Cody, and then you hear the glass break.
Yeah.
one of the greatest entrances ever. I love that.
Yes.
And Stone Cold's gonna come out.
Yes.
I think it'd be funny as hell if The Rock's in the ring doing his thing, right? And then The Rock gets hit in the head with a can of beer, and the camera pans, and it's Stone Cold chucking beers at his ass. Oh my god, amazing! Or brings out the Coors Light truck and just.
That was classic.
Oh,
That
man,
was.
it'd be cool. Now, somebody that neither of us mentioned, because we only limited it to 3 each, right? We know he's going to be there. He was a big factor last year, and that's Taker.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's going to fit in the story. He really has no link anywhere there.
I don't think he gets involved in anything. I think he'll be there because he's Taker.
Well, he kind of has the
I
link
don't think
with
he.
Rhea, I guess, but nothing with the fellas. I think you froze, bro. You good?
My connection get lost.
Yeah, no, you're good now. I'll edit it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So Taker has no connection with the fellas. He kind of has that connection with Rhea, but nothing with the fellas.
Yeah.
So, do you think he'll just make an appearance, like, "Hey, I'm here," kind of a thing?
I think so. I don't see him getting involved in it any way. You know what I'm saying? Like he has no purpose in any of the matches. So he'll probably just be there just to be there.
Nice. Do you think Vince McMahon is gonna make an appearance
Nope. They
in,
won't even acknowledge him.
in the crowd in the skybox?
Probably can't even get in the door.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. So there we go. There's our theories. There's our talk. Let us know what you guys think. Who do you think's going to win at WrestleMania? Who do you think's going to interfere? I think it's going to be an epic night. And if it's 2 days, we only mentioned a couple matches. So what else is going to be on the card? It's definitely interesting. So let us know what you think. Hit us up, thejktheory@gmail.com. Until next time, I'm Jay.
Okay.
And this is the JK Theory. Peace.
Peace.
Godfather, bro. I'm telling you.
Choo-choo.
Instead of regular hose, it'll be like OnlyFans hose that he's coming out with.
Okay.